So we all know what's going on in our world at this time and how this jab, I'll call it, is mandatory, or you can risk losing your job, losing your way of living, losing how what stores you can go to, and you have to show the card to enter into some places. So we have Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj has taken a stand against this mandate. She's taken a stand against controlling people and controlling what they do with their own bodies. And the stand that she's taken, even me as being a follower of Christ, and I know she's nowhere near following Christ, even though she does encourage us to pray. The stand that she's taken, I can agree with more than I can agree with some of the stands that my brothers and sisters in church have taken, because she's encouraging us to pray before we make a decision. And in some churches, and from the mouths of some of those who call themselves followers of Christ, who call themselves believers of Christ, I haven't heard pray first before you make your decision, which is what we're supposed to do. The Bible says pray without ceasing. We're supposed to consult God before we make decisions in our lives. But Nicki Minaj, who is in this music industry that is controlled by the enemy, this music industry that is influenced by principalities and spiritual wickedness in high places, has taken a stand and has encouraged us to pray before we make the decisions, and don't allow yourself to be bullied into getting this jab, this procedure. So a lot of people are confused, and by people, I mean people who are followers of Christ, believers. A lot of believers are confused with what's going on and why is she, especially the believers who are against this, okay, and see things wrong with it and see the agenda that's going on, who see the spiritual side of it. They're wondering, like, what is going on? Why is she, out of everybody, why is she the one who's taking a stand and saying what we've been saying? So it takes me to Matthew, the 24th chapter, the 3rd verse. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." The 7th verse is what stood out to me with this situation concerning Nicki Minaj. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places." I looked up the word nation, and it's a large body of people united by common descent, history, culture, or language, inhabiting a particular country or territory. We're in the last days. So many that's supposed to stand with the others are going to rise against them. So this is what's going on with this situation where Nicki Minaj is concerned. She has risen against her own nation. A lot of times we think nation just means, where you're from or where you live, but no. It says inhabiting a particular country or territory, which the music industry, worldly music industry, the secular music industry is territory. And she's taking a stand, even with this, where The government has used many well-known faces, many well-known artists that are in the industry to promote this agenda, and Nicki Minaj is not going for it. So we have to pray for her, that God continues to reveal himself to her, that God continues to change her life. Because see, what people don't realize, God will use whomever and whatever he has to use to get his word across. That's why in the Bible it says many will come and say, but God, I prophesied in your name. I delivered people from demons in your name. I healed the sick in your name. And he's going to tell them, depart from me. I never knew you. It was in my name that you did these things. I'm going to use whoever. I'll use whatever I have to use to get my word across.